Hey, what's up? I'm live streaming again. Imagine that. Yeah. How you doing? I've got the invite out. Maybe some people to show up. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. My plan was to stream much, much earlier than this, but something happened, and I ended up hanging out at Elliot Fernandez's show. And here's Kodiak.
Hey, check this out. They haven't mentioned it. Is there any way for us to go private so that the chat can't hear? Oh no, I know. Never mind. I'll write it in the chat.
Okay, what's going on? Yeah, I'm already on air. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I know. No, just check out the. I'm writing it. Just,
okay.
And they're playing it off.
And what?
You see it?
Really?
Yeah, because he dropped off. He just like my wife called me, and he hasn't come back. And the other person who's running the show is doing his best just to keep things all like natural. Oh, my dog! What's wrong with my dog?
That's messed up, man.
Wow, he's back. I panicked, dude. It looked like he left for a long time. Man, okay. That's the whole reason I jumped on Twitter, just to say, hey, are you watching this? Because, see, I'm on the edge. I was telling my kid he was playing Fortnite for the first time online, like PC gaming. And he goes, my name is, and I'm like, kid, like tripping over stuff to say, no, what are you doing? And he's like, and then he gives his PS4 call name, and I'm like, my kid's smarter than I gave him credit for.
People that know what they're doing can see your IP anyway.
Yeah. Well, I have a VPN, so.
But is that protecting the PlayStation?
Well, he wasn't on PlayStation. He was on
Xbox.
He was on PC this time.
Oh, okay.
He's never talked to anybody on. We just don't have the setup for PS4. And the thing is, he thinks he's gonna talk to that guy, but I'm not gonna let. I'm not. You know, it's not one of those things I'm worried about. But it was close. It was. Here, let me quiet. I wasn't expecting to get on, so I didn't quiet the kids down.
All right. I think the whole reason I did this piece that way is because of Elliot.
The black and red.
Yeah.
Plus, it's got a Batman Beyond thing, which I've always liked the look of.
Yeah, but it's also a vampire Batman.
Yeah.
But I think Elliot's why I did that.
Yeah.
That was awesome, being on Elliot's show. That was great.
Not only that, it was fun. My kids are fighting in the background. Entertain us.
Oh well. Let me see. Let me get a page. This is the page I need to work on. That's almost done. I cropped it a little bit.
Which one?
The Bigfoot Bill.
You're gonna have two, right? One without the pop.
No, I'm leaving the.
Aww. Jeez. See, there you go. Haha. That's perfect. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Let's see, edit.
I have no idea where that sound is coming from.
Yeah, I might make it smaller.
That's what she said. I don't know.
Well, if they do their job right, it does get smaller.
Yeah.
When
after
they're finished.
After you beat it to death. I love your channel because we can be freaking
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah. You can say stuff on my channel you can't say on Andrew's. And
Yeah.
I behaved on Elliot's. I was like, I'm not exactly sure what's too far here.
Yeah.
So
I've listened to him a long time, and he doesn't govern too much, but because you can tell he's governed, you kind of want it makes you want to. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. Let me.
I didn't want to like be on there and him be like, I'm never having like I know I'm jerkmonger, but this guy's way too far. You know, I didn't want that.
I don't know that I've ever heard him say a serious cuss word. You know, I don't know.
That was extremely not like when I said hi in chat. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I just ready to go. Like you know you.
Yeah.
I told when I mentioned it in Misfit Corner. Strap in, boys. I mean, it's going so fast, you know? Strap in. Like, and we got to look at any opportunity, anything. And then we got to be worry of when it slows down, getting ready for the next, you know.
Yeah.
What is it called when a coaster goes up and then goes down? Whatever.
Yeah. I just wish my channel was big enough I could have him on
right
here, you know, to reciprocate.
Boy, my heart rate is still going down from that. I could have swore like he had left, and I think the host was thinking the same thing.
Like it got like something serious went down.
Yeah. Sure. Because I've never seen him jump up and say, "My wife's calling, peace," you know, like that. So they might, you know, I'm actually, yeah. Well, we'll talk about that later. It's probably best. I don't want to.
Whose show is he on? Doug. He's on Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Doug Ernst's channel right now. Okay, yeah.
Doesn't Doug look like Todd Knock? Let me see. Nah, they look like they could be brothers, but not. Yeah. They don't look alike.
I see what you mean.
Like that old Spider-Man thing. You seen all that stuff that Todd Knock posted about him looking like the Spider-Man they used for Spider-Verse?
No, I don't really follow him.
Yeah. Well, who, Todd?
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of one of those who kind of stays out of it. I was just surprised that I had picked up remember Newman from Image back in like '93? I didn't know Newman. Yeah, it's a I believe it's a Liefeld. But anyways, it had
I don't think I bought that one.
Yeah, it had a Kodiak poster that was drawn by Todd Knock.
I think I follow his YouTube, but I never watch it.
Right, he doesn't do too much media. Yeah, dude, I just was thinking that had happened. It's like, well, I was like, what?
I'm glad it didn't.
No, I'm super glad. I'm like, I was a little nauseous actually, thinking that it did. I mean, he was gone for a good 5 minutes before I switched over to. I was watching the chat to see if anybody else mentioned it, but like I wouldn't mention it in the chat, and neither, you know, that's not something I'm going to mention in the chat, you know, not right now.
Well, I think they would know now.
Yeah. Well, like that guy that I mentioned who keeps getting swatted. I was mentioning to Andrew, and I think he was misunderstanding what I was saying, is one of the byproducts, the waste products, is they have to look into you. They have to make sure you didn't swat yourself. Because you're a YouTube star, and there's YouTube stars that have been known to do it to themselves to get views.
Oh wow, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous game.
Yep. There's also this one popular YouTube who got thrown off a plane for a threat, a bomber threat that went national news. And they're like, yada, yada, blah. They get him in the back room. They call the number that called them, and it called his phone number. His phone number rang. And he's like choking. So like it looks to them, they're completely positive it was him now, right? And he's in the back of a airport back room, if you know what I mean. Then they find out, you know those numbers that call you once they get your number, they call you and they have your same first three numbers.
Yeah.
Well, that's called something. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, you can do that. There's software you can place a phone call, make it say any number you want to.
Jesus, how loud is my house?
Pretty loud.
Yeah. I was glad to see like Critters came on, and I kept muting myself, and I kept hearing kids after I muted myself. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not even me. You know, it's like,
no, it's Critters.
I always love it too when I'm watching Mike. That's one of the things I like is his kids are always, what do you want?
It's the dog too.
Yeah, I see her. She's looking at me, barking at me like. All right. She's yelling at me.
What the heck, man?
Open the bathroom door so she can get in.
Oh, I meant to get this page done today, but that didn't happen. I didn't expect to be on Elliot's show today. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I was worried that you was at work or something.
No, I'd already gotten off work, and I had kind of just woken up from a nap. Actually, I hadn't been awake maybe 30 minutes. I wasn't fully awake yet.
But I don't even know I literally had jumped on 2 minutes before, and he had asked me 3 minutes before, and I had just found out he was online 4 minutes before. So you just got to be, I'm guessing you just got to be ready and willing when you can. And you guys are going to have, I'm going to have to, help you with your slack for when you guys can't be, it's in the middle of the night when you got work the next day or when you're at work. I'm just going to have to, keep shilling for my friends like I do. And then when y'all get a chance, y'all can, start playing the what is that called? Working the field, roaming the street, working the corner, showing your legs.
Oh, God.
So I got ecstatic earlier. My pen started working again. Oddly enough, it just decided to throw a tantrum on Elliot's stream. Like, no, I'm not going to work for you. Yep.
That's weird.
Yeah. No, see, I've always said, and I probably, I think it's okay to stay at live, but he's kind of like the Jim Lee. And what I mean by that is, how even like McFarlane and the other guys mentioned that Jim Lee was kind of like the golden boy. He was the hard worker. He was good, great enough art to have a strong fan base. But if he is going over to Image, then that's when the big two was going to stand up and take notice. And I feel like Elliot's a bit of that and don't even realize it. And that's part of the draw is he's humble. But he's a little bit of people are fascinated by his art. It's not just me. It's, it's, and
he's really, really good, dude.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
So him and Doug,
that book's gonna do that book's gonna do good.
Yeah.
Once people see it.
Yeah. I think it was a smart move for him to do this project with Jug with Jugs. I hope there's Jugs. No, I'm just kidding. I think it was a good move, a smart move to do this before he started his own project too.
Sure.
Let me find something.
Yeah, it's gonna do good.
What's Andrew doing tonight? You have any idea?
Oh, he's having dinner.
Cool. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to. Plus, I felt the vibe before I did the Tales Beyond the Gate thing, and I realized I had a choice. I could mention in my shill at the end, like everybody started having the habit of doing when you do your outro, you get a chance to do what you want to do. I was like, I'm going to mention Hero in that, but since he isn't up, and then you were able to give a date, which was perfect, but I was like, if he gives me a chance, and I was feeling the vibe of the conversation and seeing that it was going towards propping each other up. And I'm like, well, this is a good chance to show Tales from Beyond the Gate, because John Dillard has had me on a lot. He's really helped. He kind of, you guys, he gives me an honest reaction to artwork. And so I wanted to do that too, since it's started, and so it just worked out.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Andrew?
There he is.
Well, there's a link in your chat. There's a link. Yeah, my plan was to have this done. I'll have to finish it tomorrow. But I'm going to work on it a little bit tonight. And then I cooked dinner and almost fell asleep again.
I'm going to try to get my kid to do a report on this book next year. That'd be awesome.
What book?
This book. Your book. I mean, Andrew. Well, Hero.
I couldn't see what you because I can't see.
Something's up with his microphone.
Who, Andrew?
Yeah.
What do you mean something's up with my microphone?
There it is.
Oh, okay.
There's that Barry White voice.
I'm listening to you guys talk on the stream, and Avery says, "Hey, there's an invite in your chat," and I'm like, "What the hell's he talking about?" Now I know what it is.
Oh my god!
I was going through my email trying to find something in there, and I'm like, "It's not in there. There's nothing in there." Yeah, I'm dumb.
You literally have a chat group on Twitter.
I know. How many times do I have to remind you? I never once said I was smart. I don't know how many times I got to tell you that. Oh, my mouse. I don't know if it's freaking out or what, but it's...
Yeah.
Hey, keep it G-rated. You're on a family-friendly. We don't want to hear about your mouse.
Sorry. Kodiak, you're on the wrong stream if you think this one's family friendly.
Hey, Kodiak, he doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh.
He doesn't know where we've been today.
Oh, so I'm so glad I get to hear you. You tell him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you want to know where we were today for about 3 hours?
We went to the strip club.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, for about 3 hours today where we were, me and Kodiak.
Really?
Where we were, do you want to know?
Was it really a strip club?
No.
Okay.
No.
Where was it then?
Where were we? We were on Elliot's show.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
It was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. I'm sorry. I went to my brother-in-law's birthday party at 2, and then we got home and I went to sleep, took a nap, then I got up and went and got dinner, and just now am entering back into the world of people. So
Hey,
very cool. What is his? Checking to see, did I get a notification from him? I'm not sure if I.
We got to run through all our notifications. We're starting to get once again de-notified. Like I was de-notified to yours, to Misfit Corner.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I know.
At a new site.
They're anti-comics gate at YouTube.
I was reading the update that DNC Richard sent out about the Indiegogo campaign. I started to read it, and I got to the point where he's apologizing for the disaster, and I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? But
What happened?
What is happening?
I guess he's getting complaints or people about the packaging.
Mm-hmm.
That the fulfillment company used really crappy packaging. When I got mine.
They did. They didn't bag and board them.
Oh man.
Oh really? I didn't notice that.
That's a thin enough graphic novel. It would fit in a standard bag and board. Because it's printed on the thinner paper.
Yeah.
Like it's nice. I mean, but yeah.
It sucks when it's not even his fault. It's not like he's apologizing for somebody he's paid to do a job.
Yeah, yeah. So was it this one here, the Epic Doodles cover for Alterna Comics? That was the one you guys were on?
Yeah, it's 3 hours long. You might want to watch it later.
Okay. Well, hell, I'm gonna start watching it right now. No, I'm just kidding. No. For some reason, I was subscribed to him, but I didn't have notifications on, so that's why.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
I was that way. I think I was too, till recently. I was subscribed to him and Shearer, but I didn't have notifications on it. And I'm like, why? I usually do that. So maybe with them, I just didn't. It slipped my mind when I subscribed, but
yeah,
it seems a little weird.
Well, I went back through a lot of people that I had subscribed to very early on in the Comicsgate thing, and unclicked the notifications because I really don't like Captain Cummings and a couple others. I don't really care anymore. I didn't unsubscribe because it doesn't hurt me. And it doesn't hurt it doesn't hurt me at all to
not have that many notifications. I've done that too with some that I just can't because I'm trying to pay attention to so many other people. I just unbelled them.
Yeah. I had some people that I was like, I had subscribed to them and I've never watched a single video of theirs. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, Nasser's on the chopping block. I'm just kidding.
No. God, don't say that about poor little Nasser.
Yeah, I can
only. What Nasser ever do to you?
I can only watch so many Rubik's Cube and lunchtime videos,
I've never seen I shouldn't say that.
I don't.
He may be watching.
Wait, I've watched some of the ones with P.S. Meltzer. P.S. Meltzer was on them. I watched those. Lunchtime videos.
That's funny.
All right.
Oh man.
Making fun of Nasser.
I don't feel too bad because I don't have all my crap together, but then again, it's not my stream, so I don't have to be perfect.
Yeah, you don't have to be perfect.
But I am.
But you're not, ever. So we gave Hero a little plug. We gave the Tales from Beyond the Gate a little plug. And
oh, very good, very good.
Kodiak did good.
You should. And
did he act like an utter fanboy? And
oh God, you should have heard. Yeah,
he did okay. He did okay.
Like when Critias came on, dude, that was a little bit. I like Critias a lot, so I've already backed his Detective Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did I.
So
But
enable Mysterize Layer.
I haven't been able to. I'm poor. I'm out of money, and I have $2,000 worth of plumbing stuff. I'm about to have to pay for it.
you want to see what I picked up tonight? Avery, you might be interested in this.
I can't see.
Okay, well then I'll just tell it to you, but I'll show Kodiak.
Okay.
I'll stop sharing. Let's stop sharing and focus on Andrew.
It's not even my show.
And it's not his. And of course, he wants to talk about a stupid steel bookcase.
Of course I do. This is the.
You know what? No.
I'm just mentioning what it is. I'm not.
I'm right over the button.
Which
right
button?
I'm right over the button. Don't open that.
Okay, I turned off my camera. How about that?
He knows I'll do it too. He knows I'll kick him.
Wow.
You can turn it back on. I'm just screwing with you.
But it's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
and I know that's one you wanted to see, so that's why
I
I was
actually
telling
do
you
want
about
to see that movie. Correct.
So that's why I was telling you about it. I picked it up this evening, and I'll be adding it to my digital library. Uno momentarily.
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have brought it up because I.
All right.
It's been a good day. I didn't feel it. I was like, I don't even need to draw today. I was like, no, you saved my life. I probably would have fell back into it, but like, it was very, because I'm comfortable with you guys. So having you on that was like, okay, you got this. And it's because of you guys that, and I mentioned that before you came on, that it was because of you guys having me on that I've gotten comfortable online. So, yep.
We've helped him release his inner beast.
Yeah, beast mode.
Now, see, I remember how I told you guys I thought my daughter had been at my desk, but I couldn't find anything to prove it.
Yeah.
I found this drawing pen, which is a Micron 05. Not only did I find it with the cap off and on the back of it, but I found it on the floor. I don't use these Microns. I barely ever use them. So somebody came to my desk, grabbed one of these pens, popped the cap on the back, used it for something, left it on the table, and then one of the cats knocked it off onto the floor.
And now it's ruined.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but like I said, I rarely ever use them. So I have them. I just don't necessarily use them. But the other thing and this is not a steelbook case. This is just a regular Blu-ray DVD. My mother-in-law is a big fan of Big Bang Theory.
Oh, gross!
And the latest season was on sale at Best Buy for $10, so I went and picked her up a copy.
Oh.
So because I usually Mike and I usually go halvesies for it and get it for her for Christmas, but they didn't have a Christmas sale on the Blu-ray for some reason. But they had it today or this week, so I picked it up for her because I'm a good son-in-law.
You just keep telling yourself that.
All right, I'm gonna work on my sketch a day sketch because I haven't done that yet. So, if you don't mind,
you have my permission,
dude. That popsicle thing—that's hilarious. With the red and the blue, that is the red, white, and blue. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Did you explain that to people out there in the World Wide Web?
Everybody knows.
Well, not everybody knows, I'm sure.
Anybody that would have been watching Elliot's show would have known. Okay.
What about Kodiak? Did you have to explain it to him?
No, Kodiak knows.
Okay.
No, but I don't like that order around it.
Oh, I've decided I'm gonna work on something special.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do a backup story for Hero Book 1 that I'm gonna put in the book. I don't know if it's gonna be 6 pages or 8 pages. I'm not sure just yet, but I'm gonna do it on illustration board, and I'm gonna do it full size, and do it as original pieces of art. not just panels and separate backgrounds and so forth. I've kind of been inspired. So.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I've
guys-
been muted this whole time.
You putz.
Were you saying something of worth that we needed to hear, or
Negative.
okay, cool.
Were you criticizing the pop?
No, I actually asked. I asked a question and thought Andrew had interrupted me, but I'm used to it, so I was just like, moving on.
No. You're just muted.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what? I've went back and listened to streams I'm on, and sometimes I'm like, "Don't bear, stop, no, stop talking."
Oh yeah, I kept having to mute myself on Elliot's because, well, like on my stream, I'll just hit my vape. I don't care. But I'm on his stream, so I don't want to be on his stream going. No.
You'd be like, just like, "Oh, that's just my Darth Vader." Darth Vader.
That's just my Ralph Nader. No. Yeah. I don't want to be on someone else's stream, especially the first time, and just be like,
and be like, all of a sudden, just stop and be like, "What the hell is that?"
exactly.
It's like blowing smoke in your guest's face, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do it on your stream because.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I was telling them just before you come on that I'm gonna have Cubby next year. He's in 6th grade. I'm gonna have him do a report, not only on the story of Hero, but on the process that you went through. I think it's gonna be a good experience for him, especially since he's into writing, and he's getting pretty good at storytelling himself, and he's kind of a fan, you know. He didn't understand that I can't just go to the store and buy Hero, you know, and that we're trying to do what we're trying to do, and I'm trying to explain it. And then once I explained it, he's like, "Well, you're gonna do my book then." So, how you feeling today, Andrew? You seem like
I'm just reading this update from Richard, and I'm wanting to cry.
Whoa, what happened?
You know?
Read it to a stream if you don't want to. It's all right.
Avery, is that all right with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Fulfillment disaster.
Mm.
Here, let me like focus on you so that they're not seeing me just looking at a blank sketchbook and
Okay, hold on.
like white box yourself. So never tear us apart.
All right.
All right. This is published. Today's the 16th. Yeah, so this is today at 3/19. It says fulfillment disaster. Hi everyone. I have bad news. After Jawbreakers Lost Soul made its way through numerous unprecedented hurdles over the past 10 months, the final step has become the most treacherous. The final stage, fulfillment, has turned out to be a disaster. Fulfillment involved packing, labeling, and shipping perks to backers. A quality product was printed at the printers. I flew cross-country and personally visited the printer and inspected the quality of the recent comic book and graphic novels printed at their facility. It was at the top of level of quality and for the comic book industry. Unfortunately, the fulfillment company that subcontracted to has been a disaster. They have shipped the books in the lowest quality material I have ever seen. It's truly heartbreaking, and I apologize to you all. My decision to fulfill Iron Sights before Jawbreakers so that I could learn the realities of fulfillment. I spent 2 months packing, labeling, and shipping 35,000 copies all by myself. I did this so that I would have a baseline for man hours and cost. When I got the estimate for fulfillment of Jawbreakers, it was almost exactly the same amount of money I spent on fulfilling Iron Sights, which arrived in good shape to backers. The estimate was neither too high or suspiciously low. The quality of the printing was impeccable. I had every reason to believe that fulfillment would be conducted professionally. The fulfillment company had no experience with the Gemini Comic Flash mailers, so we went with the rigid mail option. I used this on my first Jawbreaker crowdfunding campaign sent out in 2017, and the results were good. I have had several types of ridged mailers before. They are thin but hard cardboard with a coating on the outside to protect the package from the moisture and smooth cardboard on the inside to protect the contents from friction. Now, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, oh my God, it's Richard talking about shipping. But, you know, this is stuff we in this room all need to know about, you know?
No, this is all good. Yeah.
So
I'm feeling your tears too. I'm feeling it.
It gets worse. The mailers for Jawbreaker was shipped. The mailers that Jawbreaker was shipped in does not resemble any mailer I have ever seen before. It is basically a glorified envelope. It appears to be made of recycled cardboard with no coating in it, so water soaks right through it. The glue is weak and the flaps come open. Even worse, the mailer is rough on the inside and effectively is sanding the book as it moves around in the package. I'm livid. I have contacted the printer to tell the fulfillment center to stop all shipments immediately. We have an emergency conference call on Monday. I should have more news to you afterwards. I want to assure you all that there was never an attempt to cheap out on my part. The printer seemed genuinely shocked at the pictures I am forwarding to them from backers. The printers have been informed about the fulfillment disaster. They have promised to make it right, and people will get good books. The thing I keep saying over and over to the printer is that the books had to be printed to the quality of DC and Image Comics. I specifically said that Marvel quality was unacceptable. The book was printed quite well, but the fulfillment is a travesty. That being said, I have made mistakes. I gave the XAXI poster the wrong code letter, so it ended up only being shipped with the highest tier instead of the middle tier. I turned down shrink wrapping on all books because I got the cost numbers wrong and thought it was a magnitude more expensive than it actually is. I had never used shrink wrap before. Since it's so thin, I thought it was a waste. It turned out to be a very effective at protecting the books, especially the corners. In all future campaigns, every book will be shrink wrapped. I didn't have an issue with the shipping Iron Sights and the 2017 Jawbreaker Kickstarter without shrink wrapping because I used good quality shipping material and that was smooth on the inside. 3, I didn't personally inspect the mailers being used. Every other envelope I had seen described as a mailer was a sturdy enough material to ship a book or a comic in. I am currently creating a spreadsheet with the names of about 70 people who have requested replacement books. If you want one, please email me at diversityincomics@gmail.com. Please include pics of the book and mailer so I can forward it to the printer. I want to extend my apologies to all the backers. I will do everything in my power to resolve this as best as possible. Thanks, Richard. This is just something else for them to attack him about. And I don't,
Ouch.
you know, I haven't opened mine yet. I've still got it around here. But
mine has a couple little dings on the corner, but it is from the shipper. It's from the shipper.
How did they manage to ding? I don't get it. What did they do?
They shipped it in a shitty envelope. The fulfillment service
And then
screwed the pooch. They did a shitty job.
they had one job.
They had one job and they fucked it up.
Ouch.
That's
everybody needs to like support and put out. This is what we're doing. We're learning. It's a learning experience.
Hey, Andrew.
yeah,
I have experience in packing and shipping. I say, even if it takes us 2 months to do it ourselves, no matter how big we get, we do it ourselves.
yeah. Well,
okay. I was thinking, what if we was a fulfillment service for Comicsgate?
I have worked in warehousing and distribution. I have picked and shipped hundreds and hundreds of packages a day.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna open this up and see because, like I said,
hey, let's open. Hey, are you gonna do it on camera? Let me switch.
Yeah.
Let me switch. Let me stop sharing.
I just crossed out. I just inked out my name, and then I didn't realize my phone number was on
mine came in. That is not adequate. That's the crappiest thing you could possibly stick a
Well, I didn't even realize it, but look at this big, huge dent on the corner here. I mean, I don't know if that affects the comic because I can feel the comic
Yeah, but the
down
comics
here.
are
So,
sliding
but
around in there, not bagged or boarded or anything.
well, you know what? Let's rip it open and see what we can find. And to be honest with you, if there are small minor dings like in the
Yeah,
corners, I'm not gonna care.
I'm not going to be one of the people. I understand the people that are.
Oh, geez, it's just stuck in here. Look at
Yeah.
that. Oh man, that's.
No.
I think I might consider myself very lucky. I don't see any.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's so beautiful.
There might be
Yeah.
just a little something in the corner.
Yeah, my corners are nicked. I've got little nicks at the top two corners.
Yeah, this is mine. Mine
Don't-
looks pretty smooth. Mine looks
I
pretty
don't-
good.
I would have gone with thicker paper on the interior,
Don't dock storyline.
but it's
Look. There's this,
Oh, look
there's
how
this-
beautiful that is.
yep.
Mm.
But it's good quality, man.
You know what I'm gonna ask him in the green room
What's that?
to do what he's doing now. Stop it. I don't know.
Close your eyes, Kodiak. Close your eyes.
Oh, look at that.
No,
Kelsey
I'm worried about that. I'm worried
Yeah,
about
I re-
doxing to the audience.
Yeah, I really wanted to see the Kelsey Shannon stuff. So
Ooh, nice. Oh, that's Malin, right?
no,
Ooh.
this back part is Kelsey Shannon.
Well, I meant that ape.
No, that was Ethan.
That's
That's
Ethan.
why I recognize it. Okay.
Yeah.
See, it looks like a comic book. That's freaking awesome. Hey, you know what? While we're here, you guys can help me do something. Carry on, and I'm gonna try to.
That's great. This is the Sashi. That's great. That's
I love that.
fantastic. I love that.
Uh,
Oh, it's got a picture of Luna in the back. That's so awesome. Very cool. Very cool. No, I'm very happy with my copy. I'm not gonna bug him about it.
Yeah.
What
I'm-
little bit dude, I just wanted to support the guy. I didn't even care if he actually sent me a book or not. Honestly, that was the least of my concern, you know. But
all right. Is my
cover.
microphone a little lower?
we can still hear you. Does
Yeah, you
that
sound
count?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I notice when I rewatch something, my mic.
Kodiak, where'd you
Yeah.
go? You just Kodiak, are you
Liar.
still there?
Liar.
Kodiak. Where's Kodiak?
Kodiak, speak up. Did he mute himself? It doesn't
I'm
look
gonna
like-
I don't
start
know.
playing guitar.
I don't know what's wrong. I mean, I know he said he got a new computer. I don't know if he said he got a new mic or not, but
I don't know.
dude, that cover's very cool. I like that a
Yeah.
lot.
It's pretty nice.
Well, I wonder if we could get Kodiak to, chime in and tell us what he thinks. Kodiak, we're gonna give you to the count of 3. On the count of 3,
No
we're
one's
just gonna
listening to me.
That's great, man. Little jawbreakers.
Oh, that's what I was saying while I was muted. The Comic Con he was talking about. Which Comic Con is it? And is it the one EVS just talked about?
Pensacola Con.
It is.
Uh,
It is.
That I've actually sent out a request for registration information from them, and I missed the deadline or something during the year that I was doing all those shows. That
Did
was
you
one of the
see-
ones that was on my list. So
Did you see EVS's
not
video
yet,
on it today?
not yet. I saw that he posted one. I just haven't watched. Like I
It's-
said, I've been away from my computer. Well,
Yeah. Elliot
That's-
was talking about going, and I'm like, "Hey, Avery, road trip," and Avery's like, "I'm not going to that," and I'm like, "I'm gonna have to
They were,
get."
they were talking about MegaCon on Elliot's show.
Okay, good. Okay, all right, good.
If there was a substantial number of Comicsgate creators at MegaCon, I'd actually go at least for a day.
Well, if we went for a day, it'd be you, me,
Mike, Kodiak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like we might be able to get Ben involved. Ben
Ben.
might like it.
Critias, Elliot.
Yeah, we didn't tell him Ben was on it.
Elliot was in New York at the New York Comic Con, but I never found his table.
Mm.
They kept
Yeah.
Mike kept saying, "Hey, he's over there," and I in Artist Alley, and I just never found him.
Guys, are y'all going to New York any next year?
I have not 100% committed to it yet because it requires me to take multiple days off, and right now I don't have a backup work-wise, regular job work-wise. And like last year when I went, I ended up having to get up early every morning and do my job from Todd's place before we went to the convention. It was just a pain in the rear end. So,
because
that whole thing was a very, very, very sad story.
Ago in last year?
No, the whole Richard C. Meyer and shipping.
No, that's at one juncture. I thank him for going through that so that other people can, look at what Mike's doing. That makes it even more important that he's doing all that himself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is a really crappy situation. And like you said, it's just going to be something they're going to use as, we all know it's crap, but other people don't know it's crap. That's the problem. They have a bigger voice than ours. Did you see that, like we didn't know it was going to happen, but Elizabeth Warren announced her bid?
Yeah, that was a couple of days ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
That shows you how much I've been paying attention lately. I'm so nauseous about this stuff. What?
Nothing. Dude, she's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I was willing to. This is my opinion. She's not Hillary Clinton. But they are going to use the same thing. You're sexist. No, I disagree on abortion with her. I disagree. Oh, you're sexist. You're this. So I'm not going to win anyway. It's like I left.
You istophobe.
Huh? Right?
Istophobe.
Dystophobe, is that afraid of killing people?
Istophobe. They call everybody istophobes.
What the hell is an istophobe?
You're some sort of istophobe.
Oh, yeah, that actually makes sense. But yeah, I knew it was coming.
Sure. Crazy's got a crazy, man. They can't control themselves.
Yep.
And it's gonna be nuts. And when Trump wins again,
it's gonna be. I don't want to say this live. There's a part of me that goes, is it? And I know the answer to it. That's why I don't want to say it live, but I'm going to anyway.
They're gonna go ballistic.
Yeah, and there was a part of me saying, wouldn't it be worth it for this mess to be over? And it's like, no, there's no, it's not. And my friend Richard used to come over about once a week, and he's like, have you come around to Trump yet? I was like, no. Have you come next week? Have you come around to Trump? Well, there's this thing, and I watched it, and that was interesting. The next week, Jesus, people are crazy. What are you talking about? He didn't say this, this, and this. The next week's like, I read that Hillary Clinton's planning to run again in 2020. If she runs again in 2020, I am going to vote for Trump. Now it's like, no.
I'm voting for Trump no matter who they put up. But it's like, really? The pictures of Hillary in blackface have come out, right?
Yeah, long time ago. But they ignore them every time they come out.
Yeah. Trump's a racist. We have pictures of him getting awards from the NAACP.
Yep. Yep.
They ignore it.
Backing a black president candidate who didn't help him one bit. That's just really crappy.
It's
helping a handicapped Muhammad Ali around a fight venue. That's your racist right there.
They're crazy.
Yo. She started crying in her speech about kids in cages, and I was like, I thought that was debunked as Obama, and I just started blowing up the chat because it was live, or I thought it was live. But it was Fox, so I knew it was only like-minded people anyway.
Yeah.
Not saying Fox is any great thing. I'm just saying you're not gonna get too many. Yeah. Anyways. So I've kind of
you're a new convert.
Yeah, I've kind of established who I want to be, and I kind of like the looking into it. I consider myself a liberal-leaning Republican now. You know, that's kind of where I like to be.
A Reagan Democrat.
Yes. Well, yeah.
That's one of the terms they used to use.
Yeah.
For you're a liberal that still understands that business has to work. You got to have a way to pay for all this crap.
Well, you get me close to socialism, and I'm gonna go nah every time.
Exactly, nah. Bigfoot Bill. I'm gonna have to finish this page tomorrow, Andrew.
That's fine. So you have one done, is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to finish this one tomorrow.
Okay.
My arm hurts. I didn't plan on being on that stream.
Did you draw while you were on it?
Yes, I worked on this Bigfoot Bill.
Oh, excellent.
Yep. It's all about getting that right amount of advertisement in there, you know. And I was telling him before you come on that buckle up, boys. The roller coaster has left.
Oh no, odds are, dude. When this launches,
it's gonna at least be the start of something.
No, it's not gonna make it again. That's the most likely scenario.
Oh, like Elliot was saying, keep it realistic.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't think that's realistic.
No, it's very realistic. It's very realistic.
Yeah, I
it is what it is.
Say that. I think it's time if he launches in March, as you said. He needs to get on. Andrew, I'm talking to you like I'm talking about you like you're not here. So
I'm listening. I'm listening.
But and then it's opinion, you know. But I think download the Discord on your phone or whatever, and start making every fan edition of Drawn and Quartered, and draw in your style, but whatever their thing is, and go to everyone plug Hero every time. Every time you're doing your outro, bring Hero onto your art desk and do your outro. I think it's really time for you to get your voice out there, and that's one of the ways. I know that's fan edition, so it's smaller, but that's a good way to get. All you got to do is have Elliot or Edwin just say, "Hey, come on my show once," you know. What happened?
Just trying to figure out what this mess is. Sorry.
What did you step into?
No, it's what Andrew did. It's
looking at my drawing and trying to figure out.
Okay.
What did I do? Oh, I remember those pages were rather. You know what? Let's do this.
All right. Just trying to figure out how it's divided up, and like, wait, what? What? Figured it out.
Okay.
It's like, what is he doing? He's crazy.
I knew if anybody could figure it out, it'd be you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a genius.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I would. I have to.
Compared to me, maybe, yeah.
No, I have to. I gotta fake it till you make it. What am I supposed to do? Be honest? I'm a loser.
I'm a loser, baby.
Why don't you
kill me?
Yeah, that's my theme song.
Can you sing it?
I think I have the album somewhere, but not the original release. I know it's the original release because it didn't give me the special monster for Monster Rancher.
What?
There was this game that was called Monster Rancher,
Uh-huh.
and then the first couple of games, you put in a movie or another video game or a CD, and it would generate a monster randomly based on the data.
Yeah.
Well, they liked Beck, that album from Beck,
Hmm.
so it was one of the special albums that was supposed to give you a special monster, but you had to have the original release of the CD. If you had one of the later releases, something in the code, the data code was different, and you wouldn't get the special monster.
Hmm. You're
was the
doing that
closest-
without perspective, Andrew?
What's that?
You're doing that without perspective?
I'm just screwing around with the lines right this second.
Oh, let me see.
I'm trying to draw a cottage.
Oh, what it?
Once you've done it 100 times or thousands of times,
Mhm.
you can get something kind of close to right without gridding things. If you're drawing something simple,
Okay.
you don't have to grid it. Like,
Oh, well, I will look forward to getting to that.
and it depends on your style how much of that you can get away with. Like if you're just doing a real quick concept sketch, you don't have to lay all that down because you can get something close enough to get the idea across without it.
Yep. I'm just trying to kind of build a basis for this.
Did you have work today?
Did we have work today? Yeah, we worked today. Yeah, and Avery left before I had a chance to ask him if he wanted to go to breakfast.
I didn't want to go to breakfast.
Well, that's what I kind of figured since you didn't stick around.
I just wanted to go home.
You want to hear something really funny? I only worked 3.5 hours last week or the week before, so my paycheck was like really, really small, which, you know, that's not a big deal. But I went to the bank this evening on my way to go get dinner, and I deposited the check into the bank, and then I went and bought dinner, and dinner was like $2 less than what I got paid. So it was literally like I worked for 3.5 hours to buy this dinner.
It's better than when you work there and then get your check for that day, and then you go and immediately spend it all there.
I've done that as well.
I know, and it hurts me.
Oh, well, we do need cat food, so.
Or you could not have the cats.
Well.
It's
There's this thing. Once you have them, you have them. You can't get rid of them. Then, you know.
I
that
beg
was always Chinese food. No, I did not.
I beg to differ. Nasser has taught us exactly how to deal with those.
Oh, really?
You don't remember the story about Nasser drowning the cat?
What? Oh
No.
no, Avery! What?
It's a story about Nasser. Like he didn't do it, but he tried to do something to a cat or something that was funny. Nasser's a sociopath, if you can't tell.
I'm speechless.
It's something when he was like a little kid, like he tried to do something. I can't remember the story exactly. You don't remember? You never heard that story? It's pretty funny because everybody just laughed at him. Like you're insane.
Knowing him, it was probably something he felt. I don't know. It's funny though.
Just give it to Nasser. Just give the cat to Nasser. It'll all work out.
Yeah, I don't think that's what's going to happen here,
Are
guys.
you sure? I just want to give Nasser a bag of kittens. I just want to see Nasser happy. He's been
Your sarcasm is worse than EVS. Oh my gosh. Wow. You're going to be exactly like my dad, too. He hated cats. The last couple years of his life, he had a cat we called DC. He named it DC, Dad's cat. I brought it home. The cat chose him, and it was all over. He loved that cat, and it was a time cats proven. This is proven that they can bring down your blood pressure and other medical things. So he had kind of just found that the cat, especially when the cat likes you, had just kind of like soothed him in his medical issues. So one day you're just gonna be like, stupid cat. And the cat's just going to keep coming up to you, and you're just going to be turned into a bubble of love. That's Avery, bubble of love city.
What is love?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Love,
no more.
Love? Is it like, what's love? Is love that feeling you get in your pee-pee when a girl touches it? That's love, right?
Oh, shit. Oh, God. You are our ticket to infamy. You're going to get, because
what?
SJWs are going to love to eat you alive, and that's going to make us rich.
Oh. Chinese food. D loves all things. I think cats make perfect shiny. Nice. What up, D?
Hey, D.
Cats. Oh, cats make perfect Chinese. That's racist, D. How dare you? But that shit's funny.
You know what? What's actually funny is I actually went and got Chinese tonight for dinner. So I mean,
oh, that sounds good.
But I ordered chicken.
That's chicken. What they. That's do. That's the joke.
You know, I actually. Oh, I can't say this online because I'll get busted for it, and it's actually a legit thing. I actually do think. No, I'm not saying that. Never mind.
You think what?
I think I've actually eaten cat before, and I like to think that I was just mistaken, but that chicken wing was it had bones that chickens don't have. I'm serious.
There have been some places busted for doing it.
Mm-hmm. And this place very soon afterwards was shut down. They didn't go out of business. They were shut down, like hardcore overnight. Booming business one day, gone the next.
It happens. I mean, I'm not angry. Oh, SGW.
Well, you didn't have to eat it.
SGWs are going to love me. But here's the deal. I don't give a shit what they think. I'll just be like, yeah, go fuck yourself. It's like, we got to stop this guy. Can't get blood from a turnip.
That's funny. I've never heard that before.
What?
Can't get blood from a turnip?
Oh, yeah. It's old, man.
You've probably heard you can't get blood from a rock, from a stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Avery's worse than a stone.
I'm a turnip.
He's a turnip.
I gotta misbehave now because I behaved earlier.
Nah, yeah, he was a good boy, Andrew. You'd be proud of him.
I was a good boy on Elliot's stream. I didn't say nothing crazy.
Yeah, isn't it weird how he behaves on other people's streams but not mine?
Well, I know you're dumbass.
Actually, seeing how he acts on his stream, I actually think he does a pretty good job of behaving on yours.
Dude, I have audio clips that I kept that I actually edited out of several live streams. Because there was a time when we would do the live stream and then I would download it, edit it, and take out the curse words and all that. But I kept all the curse words, and so I have these files that are just nothing but Avery cursing. They're hilarious.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. You want to hear one?
Yes.
Oh wait, have you ever heard the MCC news bit we need to bring back?
Yeah, we need to bring that back. We need to
MCC News. It's a program we started to do with Legos animated.
Yeah, I was getting better at it, and then I stopped.
Yeah, we need to bring it back.
Yeah, we were talking. We were having really important business talk on Argo's Creations channel, but it was it had a lot of heavy hitters in it, as far as the fan level heavy hitters. like Manny from Good Dog Press, who couldn't talk because he's lost his voice. But John Dillard was kind of running things a little bit, and Argos, Bill. And we were talking about really getting serious with our YouTube content as fans and supporting each other, and maybe even having a what's called, I looked it up for him, I can't remember, but it's a channel that every time we load a video, it'll all go to this channel. And then we also have kind of like this I don't know,
it's yeah, okay, yeah, it's a
but
there's a group thing you can do, yeah.
But we were talking about the importance of getting that content up, and I brought Andrew up, and I said Andrew's pretty good at even if it's Legos, even if it's whatever, you know, you got to get that content for somebody. If they just a 5-minute video or a 2-minute video for somebody to click on and say, oh yeah, I've seen this, or they're not just gonna click off that bell, they're gonna click off the subscribe as well, you know.
They wouldn't have plumbing in a cottage, would they?
It may, no, it's possible. If it's a modern.
No, this isn't a modern cottage. It's supposed to be an old rickety.
Then it wouldn't.
Yeah.
If it depends on when it was built.
The whole idea is that it has a big ass stove and people are cooking in it.
But you could have plumbing in a cottage, a septic tank, a well water. It's all possible, buddy.
All the girls in France.
Wait, what?
It's an old song.
I know.
My mom used to get onto us for singing. Yeah, so did you didn't tell Andrew what I jumped on, why I was looking for you? I jumped on.
Oh, no.
I was like freaked, so I was jumping on Twitter to real quick text you guys to see if y'all were on the stream that Peter Samedi was on, because he had just all of a sudden said, my wife's calling for me, and he jumped off and left the guy that he was on. What was his name?
Doug
Ernst, and left him just kind of like, you know, that's not something you do. You know etiquette, and you know his etiquette. You know, so I was like, so I waited. I kept watching the chat, going, okay, where is he? You know, that was kind of an abrupt. He just left.
Yeah.
And I'm like starting to flip out. My heart rate's getting up. I'm like, oh God, because I know once it starts, sometimes it doesn't stop.
Was he being swatted again, or?
That's what I was afraid of. So I'm flipping out to Avery. I jump on. I see that he sent a Google Hangout. So I jump on, and I'm like, hey man, that's what's in the chat room, as I was sending him that. And then I clicked back over, and Smetty had just come back. So, I mean, it could have been something, you know, but it's still kind of, I know I would be like on it.
Oh yeah, he's probably on edge. That's why he jumped up when his wife called for him.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Is he's on edge because, you know, he's got crazy people trying to get him killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you've got total freaking wackos that are like, my Garrett, rootin' Nurchie.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Talking about crazy. Wait, that's what was the Ozzy Osbourne show?
Crazy, but that's how it goes.
Whoa.
Millions of people living as foes. Yeah, Crazy Train.
If I would have tried to sing it regular, I could have sung Crazy Train, but I was trying to remember the tune to which the show used.
Yeah, the little like lounge act. I used to really like Richard Cheese.
Who's that?
Oh wow, you've never heard of Richard Cheese? It's a lounge act that does pop and metal songs and other stuff. They do fast songs slow and slow songs fast. Like they'll do lounge acts of like Rage Against the Machine, Baby Got Back. It's really funny. I used to be a really big fan of them.
All right, so you guys want to hear one of these audio clips?
Yeah.
I don't know which one this is, but let me see.
Yeah, Cody.
Let's see how long it is. 7 seconds, so this will be a quick one.
You're a fucking idiot.
Wait, guys, there's more to it. You just started laughing right away. All right, hold on. We try it again.
You're a fucking idiot. That poor saying fuck. It is the same fuck.
What ended up happening is as I started making these, I started instead of just cutting out the word he said, I kind of cut like a couple seconds before and a couple seconds after so that you get kind of the context. So let me do one that actually has context, okay?
God, that was great. Oh,
here, I'm louding up the volume so you can hear better. You ready? Here we go. This is 31 seconds, and it's me, Avery, and Todd. So, Daddy's a dickhead.
There you go.
No, that's not a bad word.
Yes, it is.
Can you hear it on cable TV?
No.
Yes, you can.
No, it's.
I don't care.
Well, that's bullshit. I should say recognize. I don't like. Fuck it. I don't recognize Brock as a good guy.
How'd you fix it? Oh, you dick.
What did he do?
He left.
oh, it's so great. It's great when you go back and.
Let me see. This was another one that was.
That was you and Todd cussing more than.
Yeah, I know. Well, if what's funny is if you see the video, I'm drawing, right? I'm doing my drawing, and then he cusses, and I go, like, damn it, Todd. All right, here's another one. This one's 29 seconds. So.
Thing is not like linked.
Don't.
You just said it. I deleted the video. I deleted the video.
Stream.
God fucking Christ!
Starting all over again.
Todd, this is another stream. Notice that before you. This is a fresh start on the stream, bro.
Fucker!
You did this to yourself. You did
you.
No. This one's on you, bro. Bust their balls and talk shit.
Do you remember that one? What was happening on that one?
Like Todd didn't realize you were streaming.
No. We had started to stream, and I doxed him on the stream, and I said, screw it. So I stopped the stream. I went in, I deleted it, and then I started up a new one. He came back in, and then he starts getting on to me for doxing him, and then he doxed himself. And I'm like, dude, this is a whole new stream. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? It's just hilarious. And Avery's like, dude, that's on you this time. He started the whole thing over again, and you did it yourself. And,
yeah.
All right, here. Let me see. Here's another one. Let me see if this one's good. And not the shitty colors. Oh, god dang it! I did it myself. Doing crappy shit in front of them.
Dude, I think that shit is funny.
Did you just say shit?
I was talking about SJWs that are attacking Lee Weeks. I was just like, fuck you. Because I was like, Lee Weeks is too nice of a person to say this, so I will. Fuck you.
Oh my gosh.
Here's another one. Here we go. This one's 36 seconds.
Fuck it all up. Pardon my language. Damn it. Our comic store closed, and all the shit we've been complaining about Marvel did play a part in it. People go, ooh. I want to see the shit show. They go to check out the shit show. This one dude points a cell phone at his crotch, coughs, rips comics, tells dad jokes, and he's got a bunch of normies, liberals, conservatives, and shitlords to hold hands and sing Kumbaya around him. It's hysterical.
Oh, shit.
Let me get another one here.
I'm talking about Zach.
Yeah. Oh, this one's only 5 seconds, so it's probably real short. Let me see if I can find a decent sized one.
Yeah, that's during the period where we were learning how not to cuss on your show.
Yeah, here we go. Here's a good one. This one's... Oh, this is only 24 seconds, so hold on.
Fuck. He's an asshole, right?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Was an asshole move on my part. That shit's not cheap. That shit's expensive.
Now fix your shit.
Boring as shit.
That's right. Watch your fucking mouth.
Jason, thank you once again. You're always wonderful. Avery, fuck you.
We are foul.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to find a really good one because I got so many in here. Oh, here's a good one. Here, this might be good. Hold on. They gave him a whole shitload of money for him. Oh, God dang it, I did it myself.
All they talked about was Legos and IT. Like, it's the most boring shit ever. Like, I just set down my headphones and walked away.
Hey, how many times has that happened?
A couple.
Right, hold on. Here we go.
Where I've just had to go, okay, I'm going to step away for like 20 minutes and then I'll come back to the stream.
All right, here we go. Here's another one.
Goofing off bullshit. People deliberately taking some things.
Total fuck up.
Comic book nerds ain't gonna play that shit. I have nothing they can take from me, so fuck them. Talk a bunch of shit. They're assholes. I told you I'm not gay. Just some of the dudes that fuck are. You're gay.
Dude, I told you I'm not gay. Just some of the things I do is.
I said some of the dudes I fuck are.
Yes, that's right. I was trying to be nice.
You just played it, so what?
Yeah, I know. All right. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one.
Motherfucker. Yes, he. Ah, God dang it.
Got ya. He's like standing there in my underwear, like, what the fuck you want? I'm making shit up to justify violence. Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Avery, Tinder the gay one.
I thought that was funnier than it was.
You gotta ask Avery.
Oh shit.
Put this time down now, but you just fuck it up live and let it be recorded as a fuck up forever.
Yeah, well, that happens a lot. Here's one that's just all me. Hold on a second. Or majority me.
No, wait. Before you play this, either once a month, you gotta start doing these again.
Yeah.
And catch all slip ups. And then on like Avery's show once a month, we advertise it, everything. You gotta do this, and you gotta say no holds barred, put the kids to bed, come over to Avery, and we're gonna do slip up Sunday. I don't know.
Yeah, and we'll start doing the news again, and we'll do the bloopers, the unscripted bloopers from the news.
Oh, that's so funny, man. I just
yeah.
Well, this is 1 minute and 10 seconds. I think this was the last one I edited. Mm-hmm. I think this is the one that I said, hey, anybody can say whatever they want on the stream, and then it was me who was bad the entire time. But here we go.
They are behaving like grade A assholes, though. I never said I wasn't an asshole. That I will attest to. Just ask my wife. No, right before the New York Comic Con, I had gotten home from work, and I'd had a really shitty day at work. But I had had a shitty day at work, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Well, fuck that guy. That guy's a piece of fucking shit. No way you can put Chuck Wendig up against me in any context. You know, no freaking fucking way.
No freaking way.
I turned my camera off, but I was flicking off the camera, just so you know. Fuck me, no, fuck me, no. Shit, just so you all know, Jerry. Just so you know how I normally don't curse on the live stream. I told Avery ahead of time. Friday, I'm letting the chain off. You know, we're just gonna have a good time. And he said we got to have Todd in because Todd's funny, and Todd doesn't say shit.
Andrew, usually your channel is boring as shit, and I have to jump in and make it like lively and stuff.
Jerry says, "Well, let me ruin the fucking chat also."
Well, here, Kodiak, I'll show you something. Hold on.
My kid just called me King Kai. I don't know how to feel about that.
Let me stop sharing. Let's show Kodiak one of the MCC news.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I'll present you.
Okay, hold on. There was that month-end compilation that was actually really, really good.
Oh yeah, the MCC news outtakes. Yeah.
Yep. Oh crap! says it can't find.
I think it's become more important, though. One, to have a freedom of speech stream, but also to get me. I cuss like a sailor, and I get it from my wife. But at the same time, one of the things we're fighting for, I'm not a Christian, but I'm fighting for my friends who are Christian, and I'm on their stream, and I know how they feel. So it's good for me to be practiced. Does that make sense?
Yes. Swishton channel.
Huh?
It's a PewDiePie joke.
No.
Swishton channel. Whenever he would slip up and say something, he'd be like, Christian channel. Don't demonetize me. Swishton channel.
I like him. He's just got too many videos.
Yeah. I like PewDiePie now that he's become like a meme culture show.
Yeah.
When he first got popular and he was just him like screaming at video games, I was like, what is this trash?
Yeah. He had to be attacked by virtually SJWs before it really took off, though. Yeah. I can't say he was attacked by SJW. He was attacked by
by Wall Street Journal.
Yeah. outrage culture.
He wasn't attacked by SJ. He was attacked by the WSJs.
Yeah.
Which the Wall Street Journal are SJW.
Yeah.
All right, I found it. It's back in May of last year. May 31st of last year. So
yeah, man, we gotta start doing those again.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know y'all been streaming that long.
Yeah.
No, I started. Oh crap! It's on my other. Hold on. Oh, you know what? It might be in one of my zip drives. If I don't have it here. Yeah, I know it's so bad. Plug this one because I backed everything up on one of these terabyte drives. So I got to make sure I go to the right one.
I don't want to give her a cracked nail. What am I doing?
That's gross.
Oh crap! My phone's gonna die, and I won't be able to see chat here. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Elliot's like, well, I don't got any super chats to read. And I jumped on it, and I was like, I sent him a super chat that said, this is a super chat. My wife says I'm addicted to super chats, and I am a little bit. I don't know. It's my way of, one, I do get my voice heard, but it's more that I get to support. Like, I stopped paying for cable because I'm watching these streams, you know? So it's my way of supporting it, you know?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find my... I should be able just to stick this in here. That's what she said.
I like unedited Andrew. I like edited Andrew too. It leaves for some good comedy, but remember I didn't get to be raised around you, so I get some of the dirty side of Andrew.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not, so all right, May 31st.
All right.
MCC News Month in Review. Here we go.
God, I wish I had some cigarettes.
God, I wish you wouldn't smoke.
You know, hell, I could have just gone to the actual video on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, you idiot.
I didn't even think about that. All right. So you want to white box me so I can show you?
I did.
Oh, okay. So, all right, hold on.
You've been white boxed the whole time you were fumbling around.
All right, well, it says I'm sharing my screen, but nobody's seeing it. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to play. Hold on a second. Somebody just threw up. Oh, damn cat. All right, here we go.
Cats are jerks, dude.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good evening, and welcome to MCC News.
Oh, this is beast.
Peter Powers. Tonight, we go live to roving reporter Samantha Smirk, who is
man,
on site at Sotomayor University, the prestigious extradimensional institute of higher education. Samantha, are you there? Something's happening. I'm not sure. We seem to have lost the signal.
Peter, are you there?
Sam, can you hear me?
Whose voice
I
was
can
that?
hear you.
Yes, Peter, I hear you.
Mine.
Okay, let's just switch.
Oh, the girl's voice.
Picture Sam. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Sam.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Thanks, Peter. I'm reporting to you live from Sotomayor University, where the student population has begun rioting in the streets after research discovered shocking new evidence to one of history's most gruesome crimes.
Andrew, you are
Historians have long held the belief that Abel was slain by his older brother Cain, but new eyewitness testimony has surfaced that disputes that claim. Throughout the years, most academics have theorized that Cain had to have been influenced by an outside force and would never have committed such a heinous crime, and today they were proven right. Researchers at the Sotomayor University have found an eyewitness that has come forward and identified the man responsible for influencing Cain. It is none other than Diversity in Comics creator and Comicsgate kingpin Richard C. Meyer. Apparently, Cain was a strong supporter in the Comicsgate community, and when Abel and Cain were in a very heated discussion over who was the better Spider-Man, Miles Morales or Peter Parker, Abel liked Miles, but Cain argued that Peter was the original and should never be changed. The discussion became violent, and Cain mercilessly shot Abel dead, all under the direct influence of Richard C. Meyer. Since the report broke, we've reached out to the authorities and have received the standard "we do not comment on open investigations" quote. But we assume criminal charges are forthcoming.
Sam, Peter here. What do we know about this eyewitness? Has he been identified? Or they? Sorry, I don't mean to assume their gender.
Sorry, Peter. As of now, all that is known about this eyewitness is his lyrical catchphrase.
What? Thank you, Sam. I'm sure we will be following this story as it develops. Tonight, we have an exclusive expose in what some are calling a new religion. Others call it an underground sex cult. You decide. Tecoology. Founded by Evan Von Scriver, also known by his followers as Uncle Toe Thumbs. The religion is based on Evan's unhealthy infatuation with the Star Wars iconic character Rose Tico and her multitude of posable action figures. Hashtag better than Boba Fett. Tonight, we speak exclusively with the group's PR representative, Cecil. Hello. Hello, Cecil. Can I call you Cecil? Can I be C3PO? Mr. 3PO. Can you tell us more about the accusations that Tecoology is nothing more than a modern-day hedonist society? Can I be C3PO? Cecil, you're not answering the question. You're being vague and nondescript. Please just answer the simple question. Can I be C3PO? I'm sorry, Cecil. We have to interrupt this interview with breaking news.
You guys
we go now to our roving reporter, Samantha. What is going on?
Thank you, Peter. In breaking news,
blue hair. Put blue hair on her.
A very well-known and vocal writer for Marvel Comics is on the run from the law. We are looking at live footage of the infamous writer leading the police on what one might call a slow speed chase through the Los Angeles freeway. The writer created quite a social media scandal last week when he went on a Twitter tirade and a Facebook fulmination against another comic book creator. It appears the well-known writer may have gotten himself into a litigation situation. No one's quite sure why this infamous writer is trying to evade the police. A spokesman for the commissioner's office said they only sought the writer for questioning and nothing more. Could this be the sign of a guilty conscience? We attempted to contact the writer on his cell phone, but he only said one thing before he hung up and threw his cell phone out the car window. I hate bullies. When we know more, you will be the first to know.
You're talking about Mark Wade.
Reporting live for MCC News.
Thank you, Samantha. This is a riveting story. Please keep us abreast as the situation develops. And join us for our next broadcast, where we reveal shocking new evidence of who really shot JFK. A second and more credible gunman has been identified. And here's a hint. His name starts with a Z and ends with an ACK. Earlier this month, Cartoon Network released a trailer for their upcoming new cartoon series, Thundercats Roar, and the internet went insane. The response has been overwhelmingly positive, with almost 5,000 thumbs up on YouTube alone. Now let's read some of the more enthusiastic comments. This looks like Thundercats was raped by Teen Titans Go. Then the rape child was abusively raised by Steven Universe and force-fed nothing but soy. Do it a favor and put it out of its misery, and then pour concrete around the grave so it doesn't come back as a zombie. That man's head looks like a pineapple. Who made this monstrosity? See Soy Boy with man bun. Ah, okay, it all makes sense now. Wow, the level of disrespect for the source material is astounding. This man is a fan of Thundercats like Anita Sarkeesian is a fan of video games. Cartoon Network, you're now part of 13 Reasons Why. Congratulations. This Thundercats rock. This guy is the
That one killed me. I'm done.
Yeah. You're soy every day, kids. Excuse me while I go bury my childhood.
Oh,
Even
man.
furries think this is bad.
Thanks for subscribing,
Is it
Elliot.
What does Victor's hairstyle look exactly like? What you would expect the person who produced Thundercats Roar to look like? Snoff, snoff. Barf, barf. I can't focus with that on his head.
I can't focus.
Garbage. Looks so lazy. Formulaic, disrespectful, and uninspired. Thundercrap. No!
Are these real?
Yeah.
These were real comments.
One day, Cartoon Network will pay for their crimes. How to convert gold into soy. My grandfather smoked his whole life. I was about 10 years old when my mother said to him, if you want to see your grandchildren graduate, you have to stop immediately. Tears welled up in his eyes as he realized what exactly was at stake. He gave it up immediately. 3 years later, he died of lung cancer. It was really sad and destroyed me. My mother said to me, don't ever smoke. Please don't put your family through what your grandfather put us through. I agreed. At 28, I have never touched a cigarette. I must say, I feel a very slight sense of regret for never having done it, because this trailer gave me cancer anyway. The response is just overwhelming, and I can't contain my
Comedic
enthusiasm.
timing
On our next
genius.
broadcast, new evidence has surfaced that sheds an all-new light on the vile criminal responsible for the Limburg baby kidnapping. The individual identified by the authorities, then inspired and planned the notorious kidnapping is none other than Comicsgate founder and Diversity in Comics kingpin, Richard C. Meyer. From
It's
everyone
over.
here
Back
at
then,
bro.
they used to blame Zach for everything, so we just ran
Goodbye,
with
and
it.
Jane,
All right.
Yeah.
you're still in ignorance.
Now I've added bloopers to this, so
Yeah. We want to start making these again.
Yes, yes. And did y'all send
Next
this
broadcast,
to Ethan ever?
No.
me.
Mm.
All right. Take 400.
all right, hold on. You guys are missing the funny part.
Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, here we go.
In our next broadcast, me. All right. Take 437. How to convert gold into soy. That sure looks like the artistic output of a top-knot pilot.
Take a deep breath and try again.
Usa. Usa.
Oh man, I wish we could do one tonight. Oh, how long does
Oh,
it
that's
take
a
you to
good
write a script, Andrew?
New evidence has surfaced that sheds light. Blah, 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 blah.
And if you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications.
So epic. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, we write. Whoa, dude. We would like Andrew would write something and like we would talk about it. Then Andrew would write what we talked about, and then I would ad lib like a little bit of it,
Yeah.
and like and just sometimes I would just change the phrasing.
Guys, do
But I
you
would-
feel like it's too late to do both Kevin and what's her face? Like, what you guys?
Oh no, I'm still planning on doing that. That's just going to take a little bit of time. So
How are you gonna get it to where you can have one a week? Can you do that? Can you get one a week out?
the problem with it is it takes a lot of work to animate the things. I mean, I've got some stuff set up to where I can do it.
You need some stock
but-
photos. You need some stock too.
No, I already have photos and so forth. It's just like, for example, I was telling Avery that I picked up some new characters to use. Where did I move those files? God dang it!
I will definitely lend my voice to anything you can.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely
anything
get you in there.
throw
Yeah,
me in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be. It's just so fun.
I'm trying to, because I
You
told
don't have
Avery.
no idea, y'all. I don't think I've ever heard y'all mention this.
Yeah, it was something we were doing at the beginning of Andrew's channel. Like,
Yeah.
Andrew made the first one, and I was just like, it's good, but the reporter's voice sucks because it was.
Well, yeah, and I didn't animate the faces either. It was just the first.
And I was just like, the reporter's voice needs to be more like this, and he was like, well, we were like, well, you do it. I was like, okay. So we re-recorded it with me doing it, and it.
Yeah. So, and I see. That was just funny, and every episode should have bloopers at the end.
Oh, trust me, we wouldn't be short on those. So
Yeah.
Now make sure I'm gonna make sure that you understood me and I understood you. You have a stock buildup of his facial expressions already, right?
some.
So you could just
Not
run
all,
through the
some.
comic book facial expressions, make sure you have them all, and then you could pretty much just have certain things that you can run stock, right?
Some, yes.
Some, yes.
Yeah. Well, see,
Awesome.
I started setting up all new characters and then use the facial expressions I already created. And I do not know where the frickin' A this is at.
That is what all the YouTube guys were getting together talking about yesterday. They supporting each other that way and having people they can trust in putting on time videos. Now it would still be on your channel, but it would flow and filter through this channel that would go to advertise all of us, you know?
Oh.
And it's still in the baby. We don't know how to do that. That's just our idea.
Yeah, it's something like Machinima used to be, but without the skeevy contract.
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, the next time they're talking about it, and we're talking about having a couple offline streams to talk about it, it got real businessy. I loved it last night. So I'll try. I don't know. I don't know their schedule. I don't know if they still want to talk about it, but I'll try to get you guys involved because we got to build up Andrew and your channel, and it's just like I said, guys, buckle up. At some point, it's gonna be a fun ride, regardless.
Yeah,
you know,
I would like to be big, get big enough where I could have, people on because they want to promote their stuff, and I want to promote their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I do, and I want to have big art hangout streams, man, with just tons of artists and colorists and writers talking, kicking ideas around, artists working on pages and colorists coloring stuff. Just everybody just hanging out and bouncing,
look at that.
bouncing off of each other.
Oh, that's so cool, Andrew. This
is
doing this. You get enough stock up on your sites, and you'll have. I've seen Ethan's humor before, and he's gonna be fans of y'all's. Think of how cool that would be.
Yeah.
And not only that, everybody else. So
Yeah, this is one of the new characters. This is my NPC character. She can wink. Doot, doot. And then I had two new anchors. I have this anchor, which the female anchor.
You should also have the blonde conservative woman or the conservative woman.
No, I had this one.
No, the hot blonde has to be the conservative.
Because yeah,
It's because
it's
right-wing women are always hot.
See, here she's winking at you.
Oh, hey. Yeah, hold on, I'm almost finished.
wow. How do y'all send videos that size back and forth?
Use Dropbox or something.
So Dropbox is good for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I do want to get into editing videos, and that way it helps alleviate some of the pressures on him. He can just put a task to me.
Yeah. Andrew put together my Cyberfrog video for me, me coloring that Cyberfrog.
Their mascot, these guys, and their mascot of death.
See, look, she can wink at you. Doot, doot. Yeah, got to be careful overlapping these different.
Yes.
That looks bad, but
Yeah.
that's just because I'm overlapping two different things.
One of the things we were talking about is a notice, even fan edition, drawn and quartered. Then you have, while you're going live, you have 12 big hitters go live, and that's hard to get. And then nobody wants to rewatch a long stream. They might click on it a little bit, but
I love rewatching long streams. I love them.
yes, but on the bigger channels, you don't have time to do it so much on, say
No,
Argos.
it's
You don't
true.
even, yeah. So you need some substance that they click on, and that'll make you a bigger channel, and then you'll have people who love to go back and watch your live streams.
True.
So that's 3 new characters that I
Very
have
cool,
faces
bro.
for. I just haven't animated them yet. I've got them set up.
Yeah.
What I have to do is I have to save the image for each facial expression, import them all into iMovie, and then add them all together and rotate them so that it looks like their mouths are moving and their eyes are blinking and so forth. I set up the images. I just hadn't done it yet. But
By
that
the
was
way,
my 2 female anchors and the 1 NPC chick.
Ben invited you, me, and Avery to go do something or something. He sounded legit about that.
Okay, cool.
I told him I didn't drink. I can't drink anymore. But no, it's it's not like a drinking thing. It's a diabetic thing. The sugar kills me. Then Elliot's like Michelob, whatever, low cal or whatever. So
How long have you been diabetic?
here's the thing. It's one of those things I can't afford to go get, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
When you have your father, who we think passed out behind the wheel is what caused his car accident, when you have your cousin just last month who died of diabetes, your grandmother died of diabetes, you know the symptoms. And I have everything, including the diabetic breath right now, and it's hitting me hard. So,
hey, Elliot subscribed to my channel too.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
That's so nice of him.
That's very cool.
That's cool.
Did I just interrupt Kodiak again?
No.
God dang it.
See,
Sometimes, actually, we're getting a vibe. Sometimes you help me out because I'll get to, like, I don't know how to end this statement, and so there's a rhythm being worked up. I'm fine with it. I'm good with it.
Hey, I did really good with the with the interview with Todd. Every time it slowed down, I switched the subject, and I honestly didn't even realize that he was doing the whole the Beyond the Gate thing.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I knew he was involved. I didn't realize it had already launched. That was just so perfect, that he came on and.
Oh yeah, it was great, man.
Well, I knew by the time of that interview, but I didn't know before that.
Nope.
Like
it was awesome.
I had only known for about a month. Oh, I mean for about a week. Yeah. Todd's fun. When he first starts off, he's always like monotone, and then when you get him, when he gets going, it's really good to get him going.
He loosens up and
yeah.
It's cool. It's all good.
I told you about that prank he pulled on me. It was epic.
I have this strange feeling a lot of people are going to play pranks on you.
That's a part of CG, man. Is
Yeah.
the humor. Like you notice when that one Jagamuffin, that one guy that was on Ethan, and was like being so shitty to Doug and shitty to Doug, and be
Yeah,
like,
I never finished watching that.
like, well, you could tell. Here's something that bothered him. He mentioned us Comicsgate all getting together and laughing and cracking jokes, kind of like that bothers the SJWs that almost everybody's channel has something where people hang out and we're just cracking jokes and acting dumb and having a laugh. Sometimes at them, sometimes at each other, but we're just sitting around and having a laugh and talking. And that bothers them.
It does.
That bothers SJWs that we just laugh. They can't stand it. They want us to be as miserable and pissed off and shitty as they are. It's like, no, we're going to be shitty and have a good time at your expense.
That's what, I just thought of something. I like Elliot does a good balance, of proving the point that first of all, I used to be liberal, and the more I learned about it, the more it had views that I didn't share. But, when we say SJW, we're not saying everyone.
No. SJWs are not normal liberals. They're something completely different.
Exactly, because we have Cecil, and I did not know he was a liberal.
No,
and
so was Donald DeLay.
Yeah, and I actually kind of became more of a fan of his because I don't know, I like the way he speaks about it. It's the same way I feel like when they started attacking somebody just for being Christian, even though I wasn't Christian, I was like, no, that's not right.
Yeah. SJWs, these Antifa types, these SJW types, one of their mottos is liberals get the bullet too.
Yeah.
They're against classical liberals as well, because classical liberals, at the end of the day, if they're still capitalists, they understand that you got to make money to pay for all this crap they want.
Yeah.
You got to pay the bills. You got to keep.
Did you see the Hey Mike stream?
Yes.
Epic.
What was the Hey Mike stream?
Ethan did another round of Hey Mike.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
For Valentine's, it was like a love letter to Mike.
Yeah.
It was his Valentine's gift to Mike on his stream. It was good. It was good. Hey Mike. This is King Tut.
Yeah. His penis is erect.
It's like, this is like 2,000-year-old Viagra. Hey Mike, you want to know what's real? What's worse? Here's his coffin. This coffin has an erection.
With some some like college kid sitting there staring at his boner.
Oh, part of me doesn't even want to know, guys.
Dude, it was so. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Mike titled it Mike, Hey Mike, or something like that, or Hey Mike.
Yeah, and he titled the phone call thing Hey Mike as well.
Yeah, it was good.
Is that where you come up with your paneling ideas? Is that how you do it? Is that what you're doing right there?
Yeah, just pretty much just. Well, I'm the first page of the story is supposed to be a cottage, like a creepy looking cottage back in the woods, and heroes coming up on it. And I think I'm going to do is going to be like a splash page, a splash page with one panel down at the bottom where it's a close up of hero, where he's like looking up at it, like he's heading towards it. But this is going to be the Pie Maker story. So you're all sounding like you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, but that's okay.
Yes, the pie thing, the thing that's a little tribute to Ethan, kind of.
That's right.
Nice.
Ethan Van Piva.
What's wrong, buddy? Come here.
What are you doing? Are you playing with the dog? Don't play with the dog.
He's whining behind me. I gotta go see what he needs.
He needs to be kicked.
Wait, you don't like dogs either?
I just like to pick on Andrew.
Hold on, just a second.
I just like to. If it hurts Andrew. I'm just mean, dude.
This whole time, Andrew, you just latched onto your bully, and he just lagged around you. Wait, did we lose him? Oh yeah, we did.
Andrew gets one in every once in a while, man.
No, dude, those videos, that's the best laugh I've had in. Oh man.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we want to start doing those again, man.
Oh.
They were fun.
What's that?
The MCC news. He liked them.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah.
But you can tell how old those were in the fact that we were talking about Jawbreakers and we were talking about so these were back in May of last year. I did 3 of them, and then I combined all 3 of them together into one. And it's been a while since we did. We tried to make another one, but we weren't funny. It just wasn't working. I ended up not using any of it.
The love of my life is home. Avery came by. What did he do?
You know what? I'm hearing a don't be messing with my man kind of thing going on. So
Yeah.
What?
Either it's my wife or the axe murderer.
Oh, nice. Can't go wrong.
Avery, is that you?
I wouldn't use an axe.
I would use an axe.
he wouldn't knock on the door.
No, they went straight for the alarm code.
I would already be in the house waiting.
Did you feel that tap on your shoulder? That's me.
Yeah.
You happy to see me, or you're just?
No, I don't think Avery could handle your house. Too many kids.
No, it's like garlic.
Yeah, you think he doesn't? You think he doesn't like cats and dogs? Frickin' A! We'll just wait till you see him around children.
It's like, ew. What are those?
Hell, he didn't like my kids until they were in their 20s.
Yeah, it's like are they grown yet? I can hang out again when they're grown.
You gonna be on for a few more minutes? What's going on?
Yeah, we can wait a couple more minutes. It is winding down, but we can wait a couple more minutes.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself, and I'll be back in a few.
Okay. It is starting to wind down.
Oh.
But it's been a good one.
Oh, so tomorrow it's just me and you.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'll be able to finish this page tomorrow. It's just today. I didn't expect to lose that time, but you know, when the invitation was offered, I was just like, okay, I'll go on Elliot's stream. That's amazing.
That's absolutely cool. 3 hours worth. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it all tonight, but
don't worry, you don't have to. Oh yeah, Critias joined. Ben joined. It was cool, man. It was all Florida boys, man.
Did you say, "Hey, I've met you before, Ben"? And did he remember you?
I don't think he realized it was me.
No,
but he was cool.
Oh, geez, look at that stupid line right there.
What's that?
The white line through the mouse.
Yeah, I can fix. Don't worry about that. It's the mouse under the mouse that's been a problem.
Okay.
I'm having to delete him.
No, I understand.
Because there's overlap. It sticks out. Oh, wait, wrong layer. Let me go. Okay, there we go. Now we there. Now. Hey there. Yeah, I could fix that, man. That's not a problem. That line.
Mm-hmm.
That's not actually even a challenge. Let's be real. See now. See, it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Leprechaun in the Hood and Leprechaun in the Hood 2. They made 2 of those.
They did.
You know what? They're awful, but I love the Leprechaun movies, except for Leprechaun in Space. That one's hot trash and not in the fun way.
I swear you need to do Avery on movies like
like Cecil?
Yeah.
I would love to do them and then go over and then do a crossover with Cecil. That would be so good.
Was there anybody in the Leprechaun movies of famous note, female-wise?
Jennifer Aniston in the first one.
Okay, well. Because
I really like Cecil's movie reviews. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's more of a fan of what's her name than he is of the movie. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Jennifer Tilly, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Did you ever see that show she was on, Key West?
No, I've never seen.
Okay, she was on there was a show called Key West. It was about this little writer dude that went down to Key West because he wants to be like Ernest Hemingway, and she played a prostitute that he was friends with.
Oh, of course she did.
And it's when she was smoking hot, and I don't remember the guy's name. I'm trying to think of something he's been in that he was in Hackers. He was the bad guy hacker. Skinny little dude.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, he was in it. It was a really good show. It only made it like 1 or 2 seasons, but I liked it. I don't know. Am I wrong? Does anybody else remember Key West? Jennifer Tilly and that dude.
Let's see. Key West, is this the 1993 version or the 1973 version?
Not 1973, because it wouldn't have Jennifer Tilly in it as an adult.
Yeah, no, she's in it in the 1993 version. 13 episodes, that's all it lasted.
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh wow, she was smoking then.
Yeah. Dude, Jennifer Tilly, hell yeah, man.
Denise Crosby? Fisher Stevens. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fisher Stevens was the main guy.
Yeah, but I like that show. It didn't last long, it didn't make it, but I thought it was a good show. Memories can be faulty, but
She was in Liar Liar? Really?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've seen that, so I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Jennifer Tilly was so hot. Meg Tilly was cute too.
I don't know who Meg Tilly is.
You IMDb, or you'll remember. I think you
I'm
guys
at right now.
movie reviews. Yeah. D agrees. D thinks we should do movie reviews too.
Well, it's not like I don't have a million of them, so.
MCC reviews. Okay, we'll review some movies you want, then we'll review some movies I want. We'll go back and forth.
She was on Hill Street Blues.
That's the show I tell you should watch for, remember? For,
Yep. All right, hold on a second. I got to let the dog back in. Give me a minute.
Okay. I don't remember her on Hill Street Blues, but
Come on, buddy.
movie reviews would be. We have to do them together. Okay, I got it. All right. MCC News is on your channel.
Yes.
The movie reviews are going to be on mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're not going to do the movie reviews with Legos, are we?
No. It'll just be me and you being jerks.
Oh, okay, I can handle that. So what's the first movie you want to do? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me look and see what movies are coming out this week. That might...
They don't have to be new movies.
Yeah, I know, but still, let me look and see. Oh! A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and, what's his name?
I don't know what that is.
You know what A Star is Born is. It's only been
No.
5 times. Actually, I want to see that one.
No.
And they're also coming out with the 2018 version of Robin Hood, the one with the guy from Kingsman, and he's in other movies, but yeah.
We'll do new popular movies with you and weird movies with me.
Okay. Well, hell, I don't like new popular movies.
Yeah, you do. You watch them all. Like, have you seen Butt Watch? What? Butt Watch. The new Butt Watch movie. I'm like, what the hell's that? I don't know. I bought it in steel bookcase.
Ethan just posted that Comics Artist Pro Secrets is now getting more than 100,000 views per day.
Yeah, D said it would be awesome for you guys to do some 80s, 90s B-movie reviews. See, I'm thinking for the first movie I'm picking Sword and the Sorcerer.
He says also Andrew's son can get you guys into all new movies too. Oh, well, that is true. But Avery doesn't like going to the movie theater.
Dude, for the channel, for me pick one, you pick one, I will do it out of fairness. In that situation of doing a show, I will do it out of fairness. I will go see the whatever the garbage new movie is. If it's the one you pick.
I won't go see I don't even know what you're talking about, but going to see a garbage movie is fine, but you couldn't drag me to see
Oh,
help me
guys. Hey, just a quick thing. Ethan, 56 minutes ago, said, PensacolaCon just got in touch with me regarding my video. They may have an important bit of information that I didn't have that wasn't present in the article I read from. If this is the case, I'll be happy to do an updated video. And then 6 minutes ago, he said, PensacolaCon just followed up with me with evidence they implied they had. And yeah, it's pretty effed up. They asked me not to share it, but sorry, people should see it. I told them I'm doing a video on it and asked for a little more information. So hang tight.
That's my man. That's my man. That's I slow applause. I love how he handles things. Ethan.
Oh yeah.
I love how he handles it. He's like, look, you give me evidence, and that's what we're yelling about.
Yeah.
Give me evidence. And we'll come to support in flank. I don't know if that's a term, but yeah.
What's the big thing about that con? Them not wanting to.
Oh, you gotta. Hey, you know what?
There was a series of threads where they were saying, the guy should come. We want to have somebody arrested.
You should watch it. Watch it live. Let's screen snipe it. It's not gonna affect anything.
Oh, you're talking about the video.
Oh, that convention saying if anybody who supports Vic shows up, they'll have him arrested.
Yeah,
now, they can have somebody arrested who's threatened people, and they show up. If someone they've said, "Hey, you can't come."
But look, if they contacted him on a hey, eye to eye, there's some stuff you don't know. That's what it sounds like. And that's a pretty good moment for Ethan to go, we are above the bullshit, and if this guy has evidence or he has something that's real, we will accept realness.
Yes, we will exactly. Yes, we will accept real evidence. Absolutely, you have to, because there's too many people's lives have been messed up over fake stuff.
Yeah.
So if real evidence, you have to accept real evidence.
That's where I was on this. I would hate to look in somebody's face and say you're lying and them actually have been a victim, because there's so many people that have learned that being a victim gets them things, free stuff. My wife and I talk about this all the time. I mean, she works in a restaurant. She does not go a single hour, let alone a day. She does not go a single hour without somebody coming up to her, telling her something is messed up, just in order to get free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's a part of society now. Hey, if you're a victim, you get free stuff. So that overwhelms, and that's for me what makes it so devilish, so evil, is that it overwhelms and blocks out the people who are truly been victimized. So that was my minute. So I'm glad. I'm hoping to see this video.
I don't want to snipe Ethan on a video, but we were talking about starting a movie review show. Me and Andrew do it like MCC News will be on his channel. The movie review show will be on mine.
Yeah. Would it be like Mystery Science Theater where they all come in like and have a?
It would be me and him would see a movie, then we'd record us having a very cringy conversation about it.
No.
You know, making jokes, being stupid, being jerks.
But would you go see? God, I still can't get myself to say that name. What is the name of that movie?
Well, I go see whatever crappy movie in the theater he
Marvel,
picks.
Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel.
If he picks it for him,
you can't afford it. Glad that's you. That's not me.
But I will have to pay to see.
I'm looking forward to seeing Captain Marvel in the theater because I get to see it for free. That's the only way. That's the only way it would happen.
Yeah.
And then we'll crack jokes. I've already picked what my first movie would be, because there's also going to be a lot of retro movies. Sword and the Sorcerer. Lee Horsley, Richard Mall, that one dude that's in all the bad 80s action movies. It's with the blonde curly hair and the rough face with the acne scars.
The guy that's in Cobra?
I think so. I think he might be.
He's the bad guy in Cobra. He also played Shao Kahn in that awful Mortal Kombat movie. I can't do it. I can't do that.
I think you might be thinking of somebody else. This guy has like really bright eyes.
Oh wait, is that Cross?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I didn't realize you were still live. I sent you a message on Twitter saying.
Oh yeah. We're still live. We're getting close to wrapping up, but yeah, we're still live.
Hey, congratulations yesterday, man.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. That was great, man.
Yeah. Oh, well, I had said something to him earlier in the week about getting on, and I figured, okay, I was in his chat, and he's live. There's, it's not full, so I asked, and it's exactly for the reasons I said about, trying to fundraise to get my, money to go on the missions trip. So.
Hey, that's great, though, man. Congratulations. Did you catch that, Andrew?
No, I'd heard that he was going on Mike's stream, but I hadn't seen it, so.
Yeah, he was on, man.
Very cool. Very cool.
It was super.
Sold 2 pieces. Sold a Salamandroid for $75 to Dennis Peruch, and he actually gave me $100.
Dude, that is super.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
And that was U.S. And then Velned bought another Lone Star for $13.
Yep. And didn't you get a donation from our man, Pixel Trader, right?
Yeah, Pixel gave me a donation of $40 U.S. And then somebody else gave me a donation of 25 Canadian. Somebody gave me a donation of $2 Canadian.
That's great, dude.
That is very.
So I'm up to $226 and change. On my web page, I did up a page earlier today for the this information, the financial stuff. I want to put other stuff up on it. I'm not sure what, but I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos, on the other information. But this way people can go to this, check where I am financially. It's going to be in all my links in my description. So
Great.
Very cool. Very cool.
Give a shout out here for your information if you want to, man.
Okay. Well, my channel's Cross Comics. You can send me a PayPal is paypal.me/crosscomics.
There
If
we
you
go.
want to donate.
Yeah, that's for his trip to El Salvador, correct?
Yeah. From
Mission trip for your
September.
church.
Yeah, September 25th to October 5th. And you guys are both welcome. Well, I know. Do you guys have any physical work? Well, I know Andrew does, but do you?
Oh yeah, loads and loads. But
tomorrow I'm doing a minor league auction
Oh, cool.
for us, minor leaguers. So you guys are at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys are. I'll send you guys the link, and you guys are more
Thank
than
you. I
welcome.
appreciate it, but about 9 o'clock is when I have to go to bed because I have to get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Okay. Are you what? Like I said, that's Eastern Standard. I'm not sure what time zone.
I'm
you're
on
in.
the East
yeah,
Coast,
that's
Florida.
yeah, that's our time zone is Eastern. So,
Okay.
dude, that's Walking Dead time.
Who's watching The Walking Dead anymore?
That's one of the only shows the wife and I actually sit down and watch together. Believe it or not, but
Hey, Andrew, I wanted to ask you, did that get any better? I kind of stopped watching after.
all right, let me just explain something very briefly to you. I like everything.
Yes.
Avery will tell you, even if it's a pile of poop, I still like it.
Andrew's only taste is in his mouth.
Yeah,
That's all right. I'm married to a woman like that. Wait, that didn't sound right at all.
No, it did not. You better hope she never finds out you said that.
Or does it mean you're a woman?
Huh? You've discovered it. I've doxed myself.
No, Andrew's a woman.
Oh, Andrew's a woman.
No. I am
It tends to be women who are the most like that.
a 12-year-old girl. I'm definitely not a woman.
True.
We've established that many times. So
Yes.
and I'm okay with that. There's a little part of me that,
Is a little 12-year-old girl. Got it. Creeped out, but got it.
You have seen that dancing meme for Comicsgate of me, right?
Yeah, I was there when it was made.
Does anybody out there think that's not the dance of a 12-year-old little girl?
I forget what it was. So.
It's gold.
I'm waiting for some SJW to pick on me and saying that I'm, not masochist. What's the one? Misogynist.
Yeah.
I freely admit I'm a 12-year-old girl at heart.
Yeah, he denies being a misogynist, but he doesn't deny being a masochist. Andrew did not laugh at all. He didn't even make a sound. Like
I'm trying to remember what that word is. Isn't it masticate?
No, not masticate. He's a masticationist.
That masticating is chewing.
Is chewing, right? Yeah.
I can't. Oh no.
Do you know Pensacon deleted their Twitter account?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Who is that?
That's the convention that's been attacking Ethan and that Vic guy and
Oh, that's interesting.
telling people if they come and harass people, they're going to be arrested.
Wow, there's some stuff going on. Somebody's getting smart. He just made that video a few hours ago.
Yeah, they deleted that. They deleted the Twitter the other day when they were like saying they were going to get people arrested. get people arrested for what? Having the wrong opinion.
Yeah.
People actually. Hey, if someone's harassing someone, make them leave. I don't care if they're a crazy wacko SJW, leave them alone. If you're a crazy wacko SJW, leave someone else alone who you don't like. You know, leave them alone.
Yeah.
Please don't dress like one. The sword with the 3 blades. Yes, yes. Thanks, D. Hey, what's up, Commodore? Gotta pay attention to chat, man. Dropping a ball. Yeah, I have that movie on DVD too. Oh, man, it's gonna be so good.
Hey, what about I wish we could like fair use something, a movie like that.
Oh, now we can do Mystery Science Theater with some things. If it's public domain, like we could do Last Man on Earth. We could do the original Night of the Living Dead.
Ooh.
I've never seen either of those, so.
Yeah, me neither.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have to do those then. We have to do those. Get Kodiak in here too.
And it's kind of like Mystery Science Theater type, right?
Yeah, dude. We could.
Is this for drawing or watching?
Watching movie reviews, hanging out.
No.
Yeah, The Last Man on Earth. You can even find The Last Man on Earth on YouTube and just watch it because it's public domain. Vincent Price. It's the original film adaptation of I Am Legend. And the most like the story. It's more than Omega Man and definitely more than the Will Smith movie. Although I do like the Charlton Heston Omega Man movie, which that we can't do because we will get a copyright trouble.
What was that? Was that me?
No, I turned my audio on.
Oh, was that the one with the guy in the shades? It was color. Yeah, Charlton Heston. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Where they were more like vampire-ish.
Mm-hmm. See, they're supposed to be vampires. In the original, short novel, they were vampires and they were intelligent. He was the boogeyman. That was the point.
Yeah.
But it would. I believe the original Carnival of Lost Souls is public domain too. I believe. So we could probably do that too. I'm not sure, but I think Plan 9 from Outer Space is. But Tug and Yellow Flash already did that. They set up something on Discord and did a thing like that.
Was it
was
Rabbit?
great. I loved it.
Was it that Rabbit thing that people were doing?
I don't know, but they did a Plan 9.
Something that they even watched like the original Superman with Chester Busby. Because yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's called Rabbit, but you got to be like, and it's legit, but you got to be like invite only so that you can watch movies with your friends or something. I don't know.
No, they set up something on Discord and just broadcast it onto their YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do it so they don't get a strike.
Yeah. But what I'm talking about is using public domain films so we don't have to worry about getting a strike.
Yeah.
Because the movie's public domain, plus what we're doing will be transformative. Like we could even do a little graphic where it looks like, us in front of the.
That's so cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah. It can even be like a little cartoon of like me and Andrew like throwing popcorn in our mouths and like making stupid faces like we're yelling at it.
Legos. The Legos going with the theme. Theme.
Yeah, they could be Legos.
Or make it look like you're throwing popcorn at the movie.
You don't know, Cross. You didn't see that. Can we watch it again?
Yeah. The old MCC News.
Yeah.
Things we used to do on Andrew's channel.
Yep.
We watched a highlight of those.
There's technically only 4 of them out there, but they're out.
Yeah, there's only 4. Yeah, but the thing is, though, they were getting better. We were getting funnier.
Yes. Compared to the original one that I did myself, yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if that one's still out there or not.
I think you took it down.
Yeah, I probably did because I reanimated. I animated the but I wasn't doing I wasn't making it so that it matched up. I just had the mouths going up and down, up and down, up and down. So
Wait, what was D saying? Please don't dress like one about
A 12-year-old girl.
Oh yeah, please don't, please. Now he just gave me the image of Andrew and a 12-year. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm
D
too
likes
visual
it.
for that kind of talk.
Yeah, D likes it. Mystery theater style reviews on public domain movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead. It is then.
The movie reviews that we can't show the movie, we'll just do edited back and forth 10-minute video of us cracking our jokes, making our review, 10-15 minutes. And if it's something public domain, we'll get into it and we'll like do a whole.
Oh, you know what else I haven't seen that I know would be, and as a comic fan, it's kind of a shame I haven't seen it. The Laughing Man.
Oh,
the Man Who Laughs, I think.
The Man Who Oh yeah. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen it either.
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it either.
Yeah,
I wonder. Wait,
list
is Metropolis public domain? I believe it is.
Ooh, that should be. Yeah, that should be right in that time frame.
I believe it is.
That's another one I haven't seen. If it's black and white, I pretty much haven't seen it.
I have it on DVD. I have Metropolis and Nosferatu.
I've always been fascinated with people with a DVD collection of old movies like that.
Yeah, there's some things you can't like that Sword and the Sorcerer. I had to get that on DVD, and I had to pay like $17 because it's the kind of movie you would think would be $5. No, it's a cult hit, and you either have to get it on VHS or DVD. There's no Blu-ray release, and there hasn't been a DVD release in years.
Commodore's saying something here about you have to worry about public domain content with ID.
Without content ID, the court of YouTube beats the court of law. NASA videos are public domain, but if CNN adds their own video with a NASA clip, CNN can take it down. In other words, if it has a NASA, a CNN logo on it in any way.
Yeah. These old movies, some of these movies are already up on YouTube. You can go find them and watch them.
Yeah.
So, and I have them on DVD, so we could rip it and put together an edit.
Hey guys, while we're all in here, let's make sure that we throw on a couple likes, get this video shared out so that we can start building this up.
Yeah, guys, like the video.
I liked it as soon as it came out.
I'm pimping for likes.
See, I just liked it.
Oh.
I liked it when I came in the chat before I came in the panel.
Oh my god.
It was at 2 and now it's up to 5. We need some down likes, everybody. Down likes.
No.
Smack
you.
No.
I don't know if that. I don't know.
Avery down likes every one of my videos.
No, I don't.
Avery down votes every one of my Lego videos.
No, I don't.
Did you hear that hesitation in his voice?
I'm trying to think.
But it was like, wait, do I?
Do I? It's like I've thumbed down some of them. I have done that to him.
Hey, Andrew, yeah. Elliot agrees that he sounds like John Malin.
Who?
Avery.
He thinks Avery sounds like John Malin?
Yeah. Well, I brought it up. I said, hey, doesn't he sound like John Malin? And they're like, yeah.
I don't think they were in full agreement.
Shut up, guys.
They were like, kind of, maybe a little.
Let's just laugh at this guy. Laugh and wave, boys.
Yeah. They were humoring you.
Damn it.
You know, he should be used to that by now, you know? I mean, we do it on every live stream he's on with us.
It's like, hey, Kodiak, why did I send this guy the link? God damn it.
Oh, God.
Sorry about the GD word, Cross. I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, it's not my stream. I don't care. You got to apologize.
I wouldn't apologize about the other words, but...
Oh, well, then I'm glad he wasn't here when we were playing audio clips.
I was thinking about that, too.
I should string them all together into one video and just, you know...
Yeah, like if I used a NASA clip, yeah, Commodore, I would have to use the direct NASA. I couldn't like go get CNNs because of their logo. Yeah.
He just simply, Andrew, he just simply wants you to let go of your Lego.
Let go of your Lego.
Let go of my Lego. Wait. Wait. No. Wait. Lego my Legos. Oh man. Are we winding down yet? I think so.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh man.
Yeah. I really wanted this page finished, but oh well. I'm too tired.
What page is that?
This is page 26 of Hero Book 2.
And how many pages are in it? Or do you know yet?
How many? Well, Book 2's all done. How many pages were in Book 2, Andrew?
The main story is 176.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 backup stories that are.
Oh yeah, you got to tell him all of that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yipper.
So Book 2 is going to be over 180 pages total.
That's just story.
That's just story.
Throw in all the extra stuff that we throw in, and
Yeah, I think there'll be a picture that I drew in the back.
yeah. Well, no, actually, technically there could be. I say that because I already have. Technically, I'm collecting for Book 3 now, but there's a good chance it'll slide in there somewhere. So don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not.
There's a chance it may slide in with Book 1. You never know.
Ooh.
So, it is my book. I can do whatever I want with it. You know, it's one of the advantages. I don't have to go in order.
No, true.
Only anal retentive people go in order.
Listen to Andrew being a rebel.
Rebel
without a cause.
Rebel without a clue.
Except you've already got a few number ones printed up. You don't want to make them different than the ones that you already got printed up.
Well, no, the color version's a totally different thing with more stuff. Some of the art between the 2 versions has been updated. Oh. He's redrawn some of the art from the black and white version.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So, yeah. If in other words, if you own one of the original copies of Hero in black and white and gray, the color version is going to be newer to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have the original black and white on like Night of the Living Dead. I've got.
All right. So I got a question for you guys. One of the things I'm thinking about doing with this campaign is I'm going to make sure I reach out to everybody who backed it the first time. Now the majority of those people, as a thank you, got an original sketch from Avery and I. Most of them were just me doing it, but Avery added some touches to a few of them. We sent it out to almost everybody. There was 4 people that didn't get them, and I'm going to take care of them later. 2 of them were international, and 2 of them were friends of ours that we know personally. So I wasn't worried about getting it to them before Christmas. But what I was thinking about doing is when we start the campaign, do an early bird special, make a limit of like 25 of them, where you can get just the book itself for like $20.
Okay.
And the idea is that if you were one of the original backers, you already got a sketch. So if you just want to get the book, you'll be the first ones to know that it's going on. So no sketch because they've already gotten a sketch is my thought.
Don't make an unlimited sketch tier.
No, well,
that's a bad idea. That is a bad idea. Because if we get help for this one to be successcassful, you're not going to be able to hear.
That's why you start drawing during your campaign.
Or you can blow it up. I mean, you can blow the whole campaign up if you want to. I mean, it's yours.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if he's doing 2 or 3 drawings a day while the campaign's on,
just start cutting them out of your sketchbook.
That could happen.
It's still an original piece of artwork, right?
Yeah.
John Dillard just went live.
Oh, cool.
All right, well, guys, I got to finish up this video and post it so that it counts for today, and then I'm going to bed because I got to get up early.
Yep.
I have to take Mike to work in order to have the car, so I'll see you around the normal time.
All right.
All right, guys.
Oh, thanks for having me in.
Good.
Oh,
night.
one other thing I was going to say about my anybody donating, if they're listening, will get a free copy of my digital too. You know.
Oh, very cool. Very nice.
I did that for everybody who donated last night. They didn't know it was coming, but I did it.
Nice.
Trust me, in the long run, they do appreciate it. I know they do.
Yeah.
Andrew Avery, John Dillard posted a thing. All welcome. I'm pretty positive I could get you guys the link. Anybody interested?
I'm gonna be going to bed here soon.
Oh, what happened?
Really appreciate it.
What happened? Anybody else? Speak up, everybody.
What?
I probably got the link, or I could probably get it easy enough. But I'm going to bed soon too.
Did Kodiak just drop off again?
Oh,
damn it,
God.
Kodiak! What's wrong with your audio? Where you at, man?
I hit a button and everything went. Blah, blah,
I just
blah.
can't hear him. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. That dick needs to get a better
Yeah,
you know.
meet the real me and my misfits way of life. The dark black past is my most valued possession. Hindsight is always 20/20. Looking back, I'm still a bit fuzzy. Speak of mutually assured destruction. Nice story, tough introduction.
Oh my God, he's so demented. Gotta love it. All right, Avery, you wrapping this up?
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Everybody, plug your channels.
Misfit Corner Comics, go check it out.
Cross Comics and Kodiak's not here.
And Kodiak's not here. And Kodiak, whatever. Hopefully, I'll eventually remember to put links in the description. Hopefully, but. Thank you, everybody. Commodore, thank you. D, thank you. We appreciate it. We love all you guys. And we'll see you next time. And definitely, we'll see you Monday on Andrew's channel. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.